Hi, it's Lisa. Thanks for joining me today. So I thought we'd do some beginner-friendly coasters, and I've mixed up 3 ounces of my Tea Expert 1-to-1, and I've just got a new mould that I got from Temu, and it was around $6. And I've got these gorgeous DTF stickers from Temu, and they look amazing. And it looks like when you do like a reverse drop alcohol ink pour. So I thought we'd recreate that. So yeah, beginner friendly, don't need much resin, anyone can do it. So let's give it a go. So I've got out my gold dust, and I just want to put, well, let's go a spoon. It's basically, to start, we're just going to do our base coat. And my gold dust is just gone everywhere. So this stuff can really overpower, so you don't want to put too much in. I just want to add a little bit of sparkle. And I only just gave my spoon a sparkle. And my cup, oh my gosh, I've got my fan going. Probably should have turned it off. Look at that gold dust everywhere. And so I've got this Pearl X, it's just interference gold. So try a little scoop of that and see how we go. Gosh, look at all this gold. So this resin, as I said before, it's a 1-to-1 and it sets up fairly quick. And it degasses really good. So if you haven't got a vacuum chamber, yeah, you don't really have to worry. This is just the base coat anyway, so you always use, probably wouldn't use torch on cheap Temu mould, but you can use alcohol or your heat gun. So I need to give my mica powder a good mix. What you should do, I should have done it in a separate cup. Put my mica powder in my other cup, then added my resin, like a little bit of my resin, mixed it up, and then added the rest of my resin. That's a much better way of mixing your mica powder, just so you don't get all those lumps and bumps. And if you don't mix it up thoroughly, you'll be able to see it in your resin once it's cured. So I'll just give that a good mix. So pretty. I think we need some gold dust. I'm just going to turn my fan off. That way I might actually get some in the cup. Let's try that again. I'm only going to use, hopefully you can see that, just a little spoon. Most of it just fluffed away then. Gosh. Something on the back of my mould there. Okay, let's give that a mix. See how we go with that. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to get all that gold off my cup. I'll give this a quick wipe. Let's try and pick up some of that gold. Just wants to go everywhere, and I'll get it in my next resin project. But it is pretty. You can see that. Can you see the little bit of sparkle? It's just got a hint in it. So this is quite a thick mould, but I don't want to pour it that thick. Give that a little spritz with our alcohol. I use 100% isopropyl alcohol. I'm just leaning down, just try and get them level. Split my cup and put an ounce and a half in each. But should be able to eyeball it. As I said, I don't want real big thick coasters, so now all I have to do, I'll give that another spritz with my alcohol, cover it up, and then I'm going to come back when this is set up. So probably in about, it could be 4 hours, could be 6 hours. Won't be that long. These coasters are great if you use a quick setup resin. You can have them done in a day, which is awesome. Okay, give them both a spritz. And if you are worried about bubbles on the sides getting trapped, you can always go around with like a dotting tool or silicone tool. Just do your edges. That way you shouldn't get any little bubbles trapped, which they like to do on those 90-degree angles. Okay. I mean, it won't matter too much because I like to back my coasters with cork, so it gets covered up anyway. So that's it. So I'll see you in a few hours. So it's been a few hours and these guys have cured. So we'll pop them out, hey? Nice and sparkly. Just deciding whether to have that as a front. Might even do that. Sorry. I've picked out my stickers. So I picked out these ones. So they're pretty. Yeah, definitely the front. You can see that gold dust. What do you guys think? The back's got like that little lip, but we can give that a sand. And then just put our corks on the back. So that's a nice depth. So with these stickers, we're just going to peel it off, place it down, and then you peel off the plastic. But I'm thinking these are, yeah, they're a bit bendy. So I'm going to leave it for another couple of hours and then I'll come back. So see you soon, guys. So it's the next day, and these have now properly cured. But yeah, I reckon they're really pretty. Love that little bit of sparkle from the gold dust. And interference gold's quite nice. So let's see if we can get our stickers done. So I've picked my designs, got some tape, because no doubt I won't be able to get them apart. And you guys remind me of the tape trick. But will it work? Yep. Just pulling it in half. It doesn't want to come off. Yep, not working. Okay, I'm just going to pick at it. And it'll lift up eventually. There we go. A little bit of glitter or something on there, not that it will matter, but get it off anyway. Okay. So I usually go from one corner to the other just so I don't get any air bubbles trapped. It's got like a little scraper just to make sure it's fully sealed. So they're so easy to use, these stickers. Awesome. Now you can leave them like this. Apparently they're waterproof, but I think I'll do a top coat. What do you reckon? And that's pretty. I love it. And it just looks like a alcohol ink reverse drop. So now I'm just pulling off the plastic coating. Oh, beautiful. Stick that over there with my hopeless tape. Look at that. So pretty. Oh, got one little air bubble. If you do, get a pin. You can pop your air pocket and squeeze the air out. Mine won't matter so much because I'm doing a top coat. Sometimes you can squeeze it out, other times you can't. But I think these are so gorgeous and they're so easy. Right, let's do this one. Just pick at the corner. Finally it'll come up. hopefully that's straight, sort of even. Pretty or what? Which one do you like best? They're both really pretty. I like them with the interference gold. It would look nice with white as well. Okay. Beautiful. So pretty. So I've also got my gold pen, so I thought we'd better edge them. This one is my Daco, I should say, gold. I think it's just about running out. Gosh. That'd be right. I'll have to go and get my other. Probably want a little fast forward. Back again. I made up 2 ounces of resin. So I'm using my crystal clear, my 1-to-1. And I've just got my coasters propped up on cookie cutters. But I've done the back, so I've gone around with my deburring tool. Now, I'm sure you all think you know how to use a deburring tool and you've seen everybody else use them. But honestly, I don't use it like that, and to me they're all doing it wrong, because if you've noticed when they do it how much resin comes off and it's all hacked and bumpy and it looks terrible. Sorry guys, but it does. So if you haven't seen my video, which I'll link up, I'll link it up here. So how to use a deburring tool. Now I don't use mine like I'm going to, you know, peel a potato. This is basically how everybody else uses it, and yeah, there's an easier way. So what you do, just grab your blade with your pointer finger and your thumb and just let it fall however it falls. Hang on to that blade, and you can either go forward or backward. And all you got to do is don't press hard, just as softly as you can. Just start going around that edge. The softer the better. You don't have to push hard. And I guarantee you will not slip and you will not scratch your resin piece. And look, see how much is coming off? And I am just pressing so lightly. And look at that edge. Beautiful. There's no lumps or bumps or scratches. Go and check out my tutorial. You'll love it. It'll change your life, honestly. Okay. So let's pour our top coat. Now apparently with these DDF stickers, you don't have to do a top coat because they are waterproof, apparently. I'm not sure about that. It's just what I've heard. But I'm going to do a little top coat because you saw me go around and do my edges in my gold. So that'll basically keep that gold encased in resin so it won't wear off, because generally the gold pen wears off. So this prolongs it. Now, generally I would, if I'm not putting cork backings on the back, these little stick-on guys, if I wasn't sticking them on, then I would put latex around the back just in case. I didn't paint my sides. I just don't like that look anymore. But if you like it, then you can do that too. And if you do the latex, you can encourage the resin to go down the sides and under. That way you'll encase your gold pen or your silver pen. So just going to pour a little bit. Made up way too much resin, but that's okay. You want to make sure that you're on a flat surface. This is sort of flat, but I will be moving it with very carefully very soon. I just didn't want to do it over on my leveling table because I haven't got a good light over there. But yeah, by doing the top coat too, it'll just sort of hide that. You can't really see an edge from the stickers, so this will just basically, it'll just make it pretty. And you shouldn't see an edge at all. And it'll bring out the sparkle too, the gold dust. So, and if I do go over it and drip, I'm not too worried because, as I said, you know, I can give them a quick sand, and I'm going to be putting my little cork backs on as well. But I want the fronts to be nice, and as I said, it'll bring out that sparkle too. Oh, what's going on here with this one? Gosh, it's just about falling off. Oh my goodness. So yeah, nice, easy coasters. I hope you guys give it a go, because anyone can do this, and it looks like, you know, you've been playing with alcohol ink. They're just gorgeous, gorgeous stickers. I love them. So I'm going to give my coasters a little spritz. Just be careful when you do use alcohol. You don't want to break surface tension, which can happen. You can also, if it is bubbly, you can also chop your resin. It's good for releasing your bubbles. But this resin's quite good. The gas is really good, so I can't really see any bubbles. All right, so I'll come back when these have cured and I'll show you how to put the backs on. See you then. So these are nearly fully cured, but aren't they just simply stunning? And anyone can do this. This is so easy. And it actually looks like an alcohol ink drop. And now you can see that my gold pen now encased in the resin, so that won't come off like it normally would if you just draw it on your coasters. So it's worth doing a little top coat, but as I said earlier, with these style of stickers, you don't really have to do a top coat. Totally up to you, but I just like that effect and the doming and the fact that my pen won't come off. But I think it looks stunning without colouring it in all gold. Gorgeous. And the colours in these, they're just beautiful. Nobody would know that's a sticker. Now, can you see my gold dust? See how sparkly it is? So yeah, you only need the littlest amount, otherwise it can really overtake. So, bought these years ago, and they came in a pack of, I don't know if it was 30 or 50. And they're only quite thin cork, but they're sticky backs. So you just peel off the paper, stick it on the back of your coaster. And these are, let's get my ruler. They're a little bit bigger than normally what the coasters are. Yeah, 10 centimetres or 100 millimetres. And so you'll see most of the coaster molds I have overlap just a little bit. So I'm going to attempt to put one on, and then when they fully cure, I'll do the other one and get some photos, whatnot. But I thought I was filming earlier, and I had a little bit of resin left over, so I thought I'd do an actual alcohol ink reverse drop. So I just poured like the tiniest little bit of clear resin into my mold because I didn't want my mold to get stained, basically, even though it's a cheapie. I love this little mold. So yeah, normally you just, drop different colours of alcohol ink in your mold, then you pour your clear in and just let it do its thing. But I put in a little bit of clear, and then I did some random colours, a few drops each, and I also put in some metallic alcohol ink, and then I filled it up nearly all the way, and I added some more drops of alcohol ink in random colours and my metallic ink, and then it was really full and had a little bit left, so I popped in some, I think it was Jewellery's bloom paste, whatever it's called. Yeah, I just put a drop or two, and then I just swirled that all in the back. And I was going to come back and, do like, the cloud technique or, Petri or whatever. And, but it had set up, so can't demold it either because it's still a bit, the feet are soft. I'm just worried these little, they're fins or whatever they're called. I don't want to pull that off, or the head, but I'll take photos. But yeah, so see the effect that I got, so it should be pretty. I'll show you one foot. We might be able to get the back bit out. If you can see that, look at that. What an awesome effect. To see what it fully looks like. And see the little bits of metallic? Yeah, I like them. They don't sort of do what the alcohol ink does, the metallic ones, but I just like the little splotches of, shiny. Yeah, look at that. Awesome. Okay, I'm just going to leave it like that. let's just get on. I'm banging on here, waffling on. Okay, so I'm going to try and stick this on as best I can. And if I bugger it up, I'll have to do it off camera. But you can just pull them off. They pretty much will fall apart, but I've got heaps of them, so it's all good. Now, what you don't want to do when you're sizing up your cork, put on your coasters, don't cut it like the overage. Don't cut it with your scissors, because you'll make a mess of your corks. They'll just fall apart or deteriorate. Actually, what I might try and do, pop this down on it. You can see what I'm doing, how successful I will be. That. Looks good to me. You can see the overage. I won't push it down too much at this stage because I don't want to damage these, seeing they're not fully cured. So you just need to get like an emery board, or you can get some sandpaper, but you need something, substantial. This is quite sturdy. And you just want to go down on an angle the one way. This emery board, it's a 180 and a 240. And I couldn't even tell you what's what. We don't want to scratch the top of our mold, so just keep going around like that. See how that eventually it will come off. Don't force it, and you get a nice clean edge. Don't even do it with your deburring tool either. You'll make a mess. So, as I said, I'll do that off camera. But yeah, with that nice clean edge. That just finishes off nicely. Even though the backs are pretty good and I didn't get any drips. But you can see how my interference floated. I probably didn't mix it real good, but you usually get some floaties. Yeah, so happy with those. So I hope you like those, and I hope you give them a go. As I said, they're beginner friendly. So if you have thought about wanting to start resin and wanted to give it a go, try these. Really easy and good fun. Nice and quick. Thank you heaps for watching, and thanks to my wonderful subscribers. Love you guys. You're the ones that keep me going. And thank you everyone for watching. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And don't forget about my March subscriber giveaway. Details in the description box. And I'm giving away my RESINERS debubbling machine. So if you want a chance to win that and you're not a subscriber, maybe you should hit that subscribe button. All right. Thank you so much. See you soon.